Was that big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, $50. That's a $500 chair. My name is Gilbert Marty. You're at Marty's secondhand thrift store. The only one in Frogtown and probably the oldest one in the state of Minnesota. I've been here since 1985. So the businesses were pretty solid when I moved in here in '85. The different stores, all these buildings were occupied. The light rail came, everybody packed up and left. In the '80s, yes, there was lots of prostitution on this avenue. But you know what? Prostitutes were good customers too.
Awesome.
Most of the girls had babies, and they would come in, they buy a baby crib, and if you want to change for $100, you talk to the prostitute, and she'd count out 520s. They had the money. They weren't bad. I would say I lost 75 to 80% of the business is lost. Right now I'm operating on about 25% of my business what I used to do 5 years ago. A year and a half they had it all dug up out here in front. You couldn't park here unless you had a tank. You couldn't get through.
You don't have
Now they finished putting the pavement in, and you still can't park. Well, we take them through the alley here, and that's very difficult too, especially in the winter months. Yeah, but it's difficult to load furniture out through the alley. Got to go down the back steps, and it's not easy. I've been doing this all of my life. I'm not a rookie. I did this since 1960. I was an auctioneer, but I was still selling the same kind of stuff I'm selling now. Oh, the St. Paul newspaper wrote me up one time. In an article, they said, Marty, the master of mouth. That was Bill Riley, who wrote the sport page in the St. Paul paper. He is long gone. I have cancer, and, I had a stroke maybe 8 or 10 years ago. And then I come down with cancer. I had cancer surgery. I'm all cut open, scars on my back. I look like a road map. I guess when people get to be 80 years old, they have cancer. A lot of people. I don't think the cancer came from the light rail. Maybe it did. Where are the people going to come from? Well, we have to have people to shop. And where are they coming from? Are they going to jump off the light rail when it's going by here 50 miles an hour? No, that's not good. That's big business, big government or something. And this thing is not going to make any money. The records show that these trains, they do not take in enough money to pay for what they're doing. They don't take in enough admission or fares.